Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cozy Brew, where we sip some coffee and cuddle up with some blankets and get all cozy. So yes, welcome to another episode of Cozy Brew. So go ahead and get your cup of coffee, your warm little blankie, and come back as we discuss a topic that I have been shown quite a few times. Alright, welcome back to Cozy Brew. In today's episode, we're just going to talk about something that the universe has been showing me for quite a while now. And the universe has been showing me multiple times the last several months, and with so many different scenarios, and the message that I'm talking about that the universe has been sending me is I keep on getting the same message over and over and over for the last several months, and that message is that life is erratic. That is the topic of today's Cozy Coffee Brew. Is that life is erratic, and I will go into some detail with that. So the universe has been showing me multiple times throughout the last few months the message life is erratic, and what I mean by that is life is not consistent. It has no pattern to it. It's not something that's very consistent life. It's very erratic. And the universe has been showing me that message so many times the last few months. And I wanted to share it here on my Cozy Coffee Brew with all of you guys. So the messages that I've been getting from the universe over this topic of life is life is not consistent is that you will never be in the same position you are in right now. So the season of life that I'm in right now isn't the same season that I was in the same exact time last year or the same exact time next year. It is just now, if that makes sense. So in a year from now, you're never going to be in the same place you are now. A year ago, you were not in the same position you are in now. Life is never consistent, and it doesn't have any patterns to it. It's erratic. And so at any given time, your life could literally change, turn upside down. Your world can just be in a mess, or the total opposite, and your life could be going so amazing, and you get promotions and raises, and you got married and babies and trips and adventures and all the things. Okay, so, and you can also have both of those things happen in just a short amount of time, a few weeks. So you're never going to be in the same position you were even yesterday or a week ago or a month ago or a year ago or 7 years ago or tomorrow or a few weeks from now or a month from now or next year or 5 years from now. It's never going to be the same because life is erratic. It's constantly changing. There's no consistency to it. There's no plans at all, because you can plan, absolutely. I'm a planner. I can plan, but sometimes those plans don't work out, or they do work out and it's amazing. So life is erratic, and that is the message that I wanted to convey to you guys today, and let you know that just because today's a hard day or a hard week or a hard month or hell, a hard year, doesn't mean that that's where you're gonna stay. because life is ever changing. And so I went ahead and I told my best friend Ange where my heart was and what was the universe was like telling me. And she wrote a really powerful message back to me, and I want to share it with you guys. So, without further ado, I'm going to share the message from my best friend Ange on the topic that I discussed or have been discussing, that life is erratic. And she says, yes, exactly. And no one truly knows what the hell they are doing. So a few years back, I developed this concept for me to be water, just like water. Go with the flow and transition as I need to, because life is always moving and water is life. Stay flowing and liquid as much as I can to keep going, but also be stern when I need to be, because liquid turns to solid. And then to tread lightly and be as light as I need to when I need to be, because water turns to gas, odorless, colorless, unseen. And I thought that was absolutely so powerful, is that not only is life so erratic, but it's water. Life is like water. It's always changing and moving and just going with the flow. And I think that is just so powerful. And then she goes on to say, we are always needing to adapt and evolve. Things are ever changing. Sometimes transitions can be so tough, but we always get through things. Life is ever changing, and that is why we need to be. So that was an amazing message back for me, sharing what was on my heart and what the universe has been teaching me, is that life is erratic. And I just want you to know that your life is changing all the time. Most of us don't know what we're doing or where we're going or who we want to be. And guess what? That's okay. And also, you don't need, like, who I am this year isn't necessarily who I'm going to be next year. And who I was last week cannot be who I am today. And your opinions, my opinions, our thoughts and feelings are constantly changing. So I was trying to say, because my battery just died in between what I was trying to say, but I was trying to say that live every day. That's my dog. Live every day like today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about things that are too far in the past or too far in the future. Just worry about today, because things could change drastically tomorrow. So I have iced coffee now from Wendy's, but life changes so fast that you need to just focus on today. And